Casco Bay, we have Mark of the Beast, Truck Norris, Fallon of Troy, and Tiny Dancer.
And Casco needs someone to play against, and that is none other than the Philadelphia Hooligans. For the Hooligans, we've got number 0, Grasso, 10, Scarlet, 101, Fizz Ed, 1018, Misery Machine, 255, Frank Shredhot, 273, Uller, number 3, Mike Oxbig. Number 4 is Nurse Ratchet, 40, Juke of Hearts, 410, Something Generic, which as an announcer I wholeheartedly appreciate. 413, Rolling Thunder, 62, Homestar Roller, 7, Marv Elust, 703, Smash Ketchum, 789, Sneaky Spice, 87 is Skidney Crosby, and 899, General So Fine. Coached by Mego, Cute, and Smash, we've got that first jam underway. Whew, it looks like that is the Hooligans picking up a lead. Homestar Roller with the star. No, excuse me, that is Casco Bay. Casco skating in black. Philadelphia skating in white.
It was my baby daddy with lead jammer there. Able to pick up 2 points. Oh, 3. I can't see that well, apparently.
I mean, number 1, their fingers, they're far away. Phalanges get real funny when you start to add in distance and, like, you know, the height.
Oh, yeah.
All that good stuff. So this is game number 2. Casco Bay, our lovely hosts here for this North American qualifiers.
Looks like we have a timeout call. Can't tell who by. Might just be an official timeout.
It appears to be an official timeout. Because I don't see anything blinking.
Yep.
You know, 40 seconds in, why not? Take a brief moment, get yourself situated.
Make sure everything's all good.
Yeah. It's a new game. It's a new, you know, set of officials. And I was going to say, I'll introduce them, and then, of course, the whistle was going to start, so that's why I paused, because then the whistle started.
Yep. It's the announcer curse.
Exactly.
Nice little pile up of blockers there, keeping the jammers back. Of course, I go to say that, and the jammers start to move.
As they always do. We got number 32, Pickering, out there with the star for Casco. And that is Skidney Crosby reporting to that penalty box, though, for the Hooligans. So Pickering with the lead and an opportunity to keep putting more points on the board for Casco Bay.
Hooligans also had one of their blockers going to the box at the same time, giving them a blocker deficit on the track. And Casco definitely looking to optimize both of those penalties right there. Casco looking to try and keep Skidney Crosby from getting through the pack here and maintain that momentum. Skidney Crosby powering through, only one to beat there. Looks like went just over the line there, but back on the track and with that initial pass now. Pickering with a nice little hop there, though. That was so cool. I love a good apex jump.
I mean, who doesn't? Like, especially when it is well executed and you land it.
Yes.
That's the important part. So Casco able to put 12 on the board. I'm going to make wild sweeping assumptions about what the official timeout was about, because there used to be points under the Hooligans, and there are no longer points there. So I'm going to make wild sweeping assumptions that there needed to be a point correction, and that's what the discussion was about.
Yep.
I can neither confirm nor deny the accuracy of that, but that's a hot take from Loose Change.
It's a pretty decent guess, I think. Jamming now for Casco, we have Modine and then Frank Shredhot for the Hooligans. Oh, Modine out with lead jammer status for Casco. Frank Shredhot one to beat here and also out of the pack now. Modine tried to juke to the end, got knocked over, and is able to call off the jam there.
Smart. You know, Frank Shredhot was coming around, keeping the Hooligans scoreless. That was 4 more points for Modine. As we are going to be rolling into jam number 4. That is number 504, My Baby Daddy. Another just great roller derby name.
We also have number 273, Uller, for the Hooligans here.
Both of them jockeying for lead, but that is My Baby Daddy picking it up for Casco.
Uller now with the star in hand, it appears. Out and completing that first pass, and My Baby Daddy calling off the jam.
You know, who doesn't love a little bit of hit it and quit at derby? Just like, I'm a pick up my 4 points, and I'm gonna call it off. And we're just gonna keep doing the same thing. Points for me, nothing for you.
I just noticed Duke of Hearts jersey, and I love it. It's just a J and a heart. Aww. I love that so much. And jamming, of course, we have, Duke of Hearts.
That was... just like lost everything from one of her skates and just like one skated it the whole entire rest of the jam.
Oh my.
Because freight train's gonna freight train.
Yep, freight train doing freight train things.
So yeah, no, we see equipment malfunctions all the time. But we still have the same jammers out there, Pickering and Duke of Hearts. First time we're seeing Duke of Hearts with that star. Right?
Hearts, with a nice little bit of jammer blocking there for a second.
Yeah.
Both these jammers still vying for lead. And the announcer curse happens again. I say it, and then Pickering gets out, takes lead jammer status for Casco. Duke of Hearts still looking to make that initial pass for the Hooligans.
I mean, Duke absolutely living up to the name, just to the inside, to the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Fast feet like you would not believe. Both of these jammers now out. Here's the crux.
Nice little jammer on jammer action. It's my favorite.
Will the Hooligans? No, okay. So if
it's the stalemate's happening.
Yes, exactly.
The jammer stalemate.
It's the you need to enter behind me, but I'm just gonna hang out very far away.
Yep. Don't fall for it.
And if you come closer, I'm just gonna keep rolling backwards.
One of us has to move eventually.
Hopefully it will be, well, I'm close enough to the pack, and then we can do a very old school eat the baby.
Oh no.
Casco putting 4 more on the board. Philly still at that goose egg of a 0.
Still pretty early in the game though. Oh, looks like lead call for...
And it got sucked right back in just as it was about to clear. Meanwhile, Modine stuck basically at that pivot line.
And that is the first lead for the Hooligans. Mo with that star in hand, it appears. Fighting against a Hooligans tripod back here. Still looking to make that initial pass with Homestar Roller at the front. Trying to get Philly on the board, and the Hooligans now have 4 points.
What is that? If my eyes don't deceive me, that is the tripod of Nurse Ratchet and Fizz Ed and Scarlet just given the business.
Some excitement here on the track. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we have lots of cheering from the Hooligans.
As well they should. They just put 8 points on the board. This is the first time that we are seeing points from the Hooligans.
And they kept Casco scoreless that gym.
Yep, indeed. That, I mean, frankly, if you're going to yell about something, that is the opportune thing to yell about.
Oh, yeah. You got to let your excitement out sometimes.
Exactly. You know, feel those emotions. So as my brother and I were talking about his dog because she likes to lick, and he goes, when she licks is because she has too many emotions and she doesn't know what to do with it. So much, you know, sometimes if you just have too many emotions, you just need to yell to let them out.
Yep. Jamming once more, we have 504, My Baby Daddy for Casco, and Skidney Crosby, number 87 for the Hooligans. And Skidney Crosby able to find that inside line and is through lead jammer status for the Hooligans once more. That's 2 in a row.
That is 2 in a row. You know, sometimes it just takes 10 minutes or so to kind of find that groove.
Skidney Crosby getting 4 and calling off the jam there. Smart too. Casco's going to be down 2 blockers, 2 other blockers in the box currently.
Yep. Pivot and blocker hanging out in there. In the Veterans of Foreign Affairs, Veterans of Foreign Wars penalty box.
Oh.
I found out that the penalty box...
I love it when there's a good penalty box sponsor. That and like the pivot or jammer line. Oh, and Frank Shredhot getting through, picking up lead jammer status, just barely beating Pickering. Both jammers racing around the track here. Pack looking to try and get settled and slow them down. Frank slipping through the Hooligans blockers and calling off the jam. Looks like both scoreless.
Pointless, but not... Wait, no. Scoreless, but not pointless.
Exactly.
That's what it is. I always get those flipped. And then they don't make sense at all when I try to say pointless, but not score... No, it was actually scoreless, loose. Are you ready for a secret?
I'm so ready.
I have a picture of me and Frank Shredhot from like 2017 or 2018, April Angst. And he was just starting and just learning how to play roller derby. And he was like the announcer liaison for the tournament.
So cool.
And I was just like, I recognize that face. So there you go. I can say I knew him when, I guess. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Frank Shredhot went to the box there for a late penalty.
So this will be a power jam for Modine of Casco.
Here's there was a trap cut call on Frank Shredhot.
Ooh.
Modine still looking to get through. Hooligans blockers really giving Modine a tough time here. Casco back to full strength for blockers on the track, though, at least. We'll see what happens. Frank Shredhot now back on the track. Neither jammer out of the pack yet.
I mean, we're rolling in on almost a full minute here with no lead.
Yep.
Ooh. Mike Oxbig, a nice hit to the outside there. Recycling Modine almost from turn 4 all the way back to turn 2.
There was no lead that jam. also am a little confused by the clock, but you don't go by the clock on the screen. You go by the jam timer's clock.
This is true.
So.
This is true. Jam timer is the final say. What's our penalties looking like? How many in total?
Oh, we have 4 scoreless jams for Casco now.
There has been a bit of a tide being turned, so to speak. And we've got 2 brand new jammers. Slash out there for Casco. And for the Hooligans, that is Uller.
We have seen Uller out blocking.
Yeah, but neither of them have started with the star.
Oh, and Slash going to the box, giving the Hooligans a power jam.
With Uller picking up lead. This is, if you're a Hooligan fan, this is exactly what you want to see. 4 points so far, and, you know, still half a penalty or so on Slash.
Seeing some really nice offense here from the Hooligans blockers. If I could see their numbers, I would call them out.
Slash doing some smart derbying. Icing.
Or not Slash, Uller.
Uller doing the good derbies. Icing Slash. Slash currently standing in the penalty box, so less than 10 seconds. But this is going to be a power start for Duke of Hearts.
Casco blockers looking to try and keep Duke of Hearts from being able to get out and get lead. Oh, Duke of Hearts knocked to the out there.
Yeah. Oh. Blocking with the head.
Oh. And Slash. Oh no! The jammer swap! We now have no lead.
There will be no lead established. It will be a full 2-minute jam, and the jammers go bloop bloop.
Nice little swap.
Yeah. I only sit as long as you sit. Another, ooh, that is a back block penalty being assessed to Duke of Hearts.
That is 2 in 1 jam.
I mean, I guess I was going to try to do the math. I was like thinking it was 4, but Slash was finishing the original penalty. So technically there have only been 3 jammer penalties this jam. Just the impact of the additional one at the start.
Definitely a jammer penalty heavy jam, though.
I mean, they are the ones that score the points, so that's not
super surprising.
Yeah, it's also not super great if you're trying to win.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Slash getting knocked over that inside line there by, that was a Rolling Thunder and number 410, something generic.
Mike Oxbig of the Hooligans reporting to that penalty box. So Hooligans will have 1 less blocker. But Duke of Hearts is just like, that's not going to matter to me. I am going to go straight through these Casco Bay blockers and pick up 4 points.
A long jam. Not a scoreless jam, though.
Mm-hmm. But also, we now have a 3-point jam. Sorry, 3-point difference.
Oh, yeah. They're closing the gap.
Mm-hmm. Hooligans are really finding that cohesion.
Casco taking lead with My Baby Daddy. Star Roller still looking for that opening here. 1 Casco blocker to beat. Oh, but going to the box for a track cut.
This seems to be turning into a quarter, if not full half, of the jammer penalties being the name of the game at this point.
Yep.
My Baby Daddy, the only jammer out there.
Also with lead.
But
Casco blockers trying to give some offense here.
coming up, like, that is a thick wall. You've got Grasso, you've got Phys Ed. Looks like it was General So Fine, and
That was Mike Oxbig.
yep.
That was a solid wall.
I mean, I feel like were I in that position, I would probably just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand here.
Yeah, that was,
You know, I like you all. I don't think it's gonna do me any good, so I'm just gonna stand here.
I like really hope that my offense can help me out.
Right, exactly.
There's Pickering on the track for Casco, and Homestar Roller back on the track now, having finished out that penalty. Homestar Roller 1 to beat. Oh, Pickering.
Oh my goodness, that
No. There was the point. You saw the point too.
I saw, and then both of the officials looked at each other, and then the point changed.
Yeah.
Literally. I do love when officials can, like, communicate telepathically with one another.
Oh, yeah, they just make eye contact.
And it's like, oh, okay, yep, no, you're right. I was wrong. I was 4 points for Casco Bay, currently sitting at 31 to Hooligans 24. Team timeout being taken by those Hooligans.
It's been an exciting game so far.
This is the kind of derby that I really, really like.
Yes.
Where it is fast-paced, hard-hitting, but still very exciting and engaging. We currently have a 7-point difference. That's a jam. That's half of a jam.
That's not even like a full jam.
That's not even 2 full passes.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about roller derby.
It's so great. Yeah, these games are my favorite because everyone's like, "Oh, they're like, I want to play in the blowouts." I'm like, "No, but I want to watch the close games."
Yes. Listen, you can come at me and fight me all you want. I do not find blowouts fun.
No.
I'm gonna, like, I want to change my mind 17 different times about who I'm cheering for, because I will always cheer for the underdog. And, like, I want nothing more than so many lead changes and just... Yes. All right, so that Hooligans timeout has come to a conclusion. We are back at it. Modine out there with the star for Casco. Skidney Crosby for the Hooligans. There was a real brief second where they were all just rolling backwards towards us, and I really enjoyed that. And now they're already over at turn 1.
They're so far away.
They're so far away again.
Oh, Skidney Crosby out with lead jammer status for the Hooligans.
Ooh, Modine. Beautiful little apex twirl there through that pack. Did have the star in hand, of course, and Skidney is lead, but what do the points say? I'm seeing points bite. I'm seeing both hands.
Yeah.
Both hands. 2 points for the Hooligans. Was that 3 points for Casco?
It looked like it might have been. There's some conferring amongst the officials. Sometimes you can't quite tell who passed who. You gotta ask sometimes.
Hey, and there is the 3 for Casco.
Officials conferring. The zebras are at the watering hole.
I hope they're talking about what kind of cookies they're going to get tomorrow.
Ooh, there's some good cookies, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, are you ready for controversial hot takes?
Hit me with it.
Are you a person that likes raisins in cookies?
It depends.
There was a heavy hesitation there.
So it depends.
I'm gonna guess that it's actually a no, but okay. Tell me.
Occasionally, I like an oatmeal raisin cookie. You have to be in the mood for it, though.
Okay.
I have to be in the mood. If I don't know that the raisin is there and I bite into a cookie and there's a raisin, I'm gonna be very upset.
Can I just tell you? So, I'm very lucky, and I have 2 home leagues. There is a whole thing
Oh no.
about if I bite into a cookie and I think it's a chocolate chip cookie and it's a
Yes.
raisin cookie, I'm like
Fists are being thrown.
exactly. Here's what I will say. With the caveat, I will always eat a good oatmeal raisin cookie.
Okay.
The caveat of that being that oatmeal raisin cookie better be a squishy oatmeal raisin cookie.
If it's crunchy, it's weird.
Nope, I don't want crunchy. Listen, I'm sure your grandma's crunchy oatmeal raisin cookies are wonderful, and you were raised on them and love them. That's great for you. I don't want it.
No.
Tell grandma to make me squishy cookies,
Yes.
and I will move into her basement, and she can make me squishy cookies every single weekend for the rest of my life.
But there's got to be some squish to it.
Yep. That official timeout brought to you by oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh, yeah. And that's my baby daddy out with lead jammer status for Casco. Frank Shred Hot still working.
Yep, and of course, as you say, still working.
Yep.
Clears that pack, so both of these jammers are point scoring eligible, but my baby daddy calling it, saying, nope, I'm taking my 4 points, going home. Gotta support my kids somehow. It's gonna be with my 4 points, keeping Frank to 0. Just as an FYI, Tugboat officially hearts all of us.
Aww.
Yep. All right, we've got Pickering for Casco Bay, and that is Wooler for the Hooligans. Real thick scrum start here at that jam line. Wooler hits to the inside, recycling. Pickering, though, able to find that outside, picks up lead.
Wooler now with that star in hand. Knocked to the end. Getting cycled back by Meowed him down. And Casco losing a blocker there. And Wooler able to get out now. Eligible to score for the Hooligans. Pickering, meanwhile, picking up 4. Pat coming back to our jammer and pivot lines here.
Ooh, Pickering going with choosing to run.
I wasn't expecting
clock.
that.
I know. I was like, it's going to turn into as soon as the approach happens. Nope, you're wrong, Loose. Ooh. Wooler through with 4 points.
And Pickering calling it there.
Both jammers picking up 4. Philadelphia Hooligans at 30. Ooh, look at that. I lied. Casco Bay picked up 8, not 4. Nicely done, Pickering. Way to prove me wrong. Thank you for that.
Sometimes you need to be humbled.
Listen, I love to be proven wrong. Like, I'm not going to say I'm always right, but I'm always right. Unless I'm wrong. Casco sitting at 46-2, the Hooligans 30. What's going on out there? Tell me more. Tell me.
A little bit of a scramble here. Looks like we have Homestar Roller and Modine jamming once again. Neither jammer able to get, of course I'm going to say this and someone's going to get out, but neither jammer able to get out of the pack just yet. And we are kind of at a standstill almost in turn 1 here.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if you're in the Boston area, there are still tickets available. You can come down and watch. You could have been front and center to that beautiful, slow-moving pack.
Homestar Roller taking lead jammer status for the Hooligans. Modine also out of the pack, and Homestar Roller hitting the pack and calling off the jam there before Modine can pick up any points for Casco.
3 points for the Hooligans. I do really appreciate all of, like, the hugs and high fives.
I'm here for it.
And everything. Like, yes, they may be on opposing teams, but also everyone's friends.
Yeah.
I love friends.
The roller derby world is small enough that you gotta be friendly with people.
Exactly. Skidney Crosby and My Baby Daddy. Both wearing those stars. Ooh.
Oh.
My Baby Daddy, well out first, picks up a penalty, reports that penalty box, which means this is a power jam for Skidney Crosby, along with the opportunity to pick up lead. Oh.
Oh, but Skidney Crosby did get lead, looks like.
Hey.
But then got knocked out and cycled back. Oh. Skidney Crosby taking a bit of an awkward fall there, but right back up. Working against two Casco Bay blockers at the front and is out. Now making the scoring pass. My Baby Daddy back on the track and through. Eligible to score now. And Skidney calling off the jam.
Is that 4 in total, or?
We have an official timeout called. Looks like there might be an issue with the game clock. We have our jam timer heading over.
Well, that's going on. Let's talk about our officials that we have for this game number 2 here. We've got Rita Slayworth, Bionic Bee, Behold, Stripey Horse, India Pale Al, Thriller, Gene Knockout, Aggie Battery, Asylum, Vincent Van Go to the Box, Adam Splitter, Bread Pool. Who's Bread Pool? I love them.
Bread Pool, please raise your hand.
Splatter. Oh, Yoshi didn't. Ugh. Carmen Dragon. Shrimp and Roll. Jams Joyce. And Kira Duncan.
I love derby names. They're always so fun.
I'm a sucker for a good derby name.
And once again on the track jamming, we have Pickering for Casco Bay and Frank Shredhot for the Hooligans. And Pickering through with lead jammer status for Casco. I was worried for a second. It took the arm a second to go up. I was like, oh no, is this another penalty?
I know. Listen, we've already talked about the fact that this first half has been very jammer penalty heavy.
Yes. Frank Shredhot now out of the pack and eligible to score for the Hooligans. Pickering, meanwhile, coming up on that second scoring pass and calling off the jam there.
Pickering holding Frank scoreless. Oh, an additional 2, so 52. Casco with the Hooligans at 37. Just about 5.5 minutes remaining on this first period clock. That's right, friends in the stands. You can hear us. Weirdly enough, I can also hear me.
It's very strange.
It really is. Uller with the Hooligans, Modine for Casco with both wearing the stars.
Oh. And that is a track cut to Uller. Uller getting knocked to the inside and then going just back on the track. Official said, nope. So Uller will now not be eligible for lead jammer status this jam. It could be Modine, but Hooligans are really making Modine work for it.
Beautiful assist there. By meowing him down.
Oh, that is Modine's first lead jammer status for the game.
Well, thank you, Pinky.
Go Mo.
And Snuffy for being our producers.
Uller back on the track, coming up against the Casco Bay wall here. Casco doing a pretty good job of keeping Uller from getting through, and that was a star pass. star pass from Uller to Grasso. And Modine choosing to call off the jam there.
Smart thing. I mean, Modine paying attention to the bench. Saw the bench saying, call it off.
Oh, yeah.
Follows directions. My baby daddy and Duke of Hearts just hugging it out beforehand.
I can't get over Duke of Hearts jersey. I love that so much. And both of our jammers trying to find that opening here. These blocker contingencies really wanting to make these jammers work for it today. We've seen some solid tripods.
Find the path through those tripods. Picking up lead.
Duke of Hearts now with the star in hand. Still looking to find that opening. Oh, my baby daddy with the apex jump. Able to stick it, picking up 4 more for Casco. Duke of Hearts coming up to the pack here. Trying to make room, pick up some points for the Hooligans this jam. And is able to do so. Hooligans down a blocker. Now 3 Hooligans blockers on the track. Oh, Duke of Hearts going for the apex. Not quite able to make it there. Getting cycled back by 2-pack Shocker here. Oh, nice little high five there. I love that. A little high five on the track. And that is the jam. See about any last minute point pickups there?
12 points for Casco, 4 for the Hooligans, putting the Hooligans at 41, Casco at 67 as we are under the 2-minute mark of this first half of game 2. The winner of this game going on to play Puget Sound tomorrow at 1 p.m.
And the loser will be playing Toronto, I believe, at
3 p.m.?
5.
Thank you. Pickering finding that inside line on the toe stops, picks up lead. Homestar Roller not too far behind.
Oh, Pickering finding that outside line, skating by, picking up 4, and calling off the jam. Looks like Pickering's going out for back-to-back jams.
You know, when you're this close to the half,
Yeah.
you know that you've got a 15-minute break. Why not give it a shot? What's the best that could happen?
Exactly.
The best could be that they increase the point differential, so it's not 30 points, it's more.
And Pickering getting lead. Skidney Crosby also out of the pack. And Pickering checking if that clock is done and calling off the jam. I love that. I love the look just to see the game clock be like, or the half clock be like, oh yeah, we're good.
Making sure that period clock says 0 and then calling it off. All right, friends. So as we go into this 15-minute intermission, Casco Bay sitting at 71 to the Philadelphia Hooligans 41. We will be back in approximately 13-ish minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay, friends, we've got about a minute. I can hear myself in the venue now. Even better.
It's very terrifying. Like, it's what I expect, but we didn't. Yes. Perfect.
10 of 10. Would wave again. All right, so we got about 30 seconds. Tell me what first half? What's that been looking like?
It's been a pretty close game. So, first half, our highest scoring jams were by Pickering and My Baby Daddy. They both had 12-point jams.
Oh.
And then, as far as like jammer score breakdowns, the highest scoring jammer for the Hooligans right now is actually Uller.
Oh.
Uller with 12 points. And then Pickering for Casco with 34 points.
Interesting. Huh. Well, we just had that first whistle for the second half. My Baby Daddy and Homestar Roller. Oh. And that is My Baby Daddy picking up a lead for Casco, our hosts for this North American qualifiers. That is the definition of let the bodies hit the floor.
The bodies did in fact hit the floor, but they got back up, and we are good. And Homestar Roller is now out of the pack and eligible to score for the Hooligans. My Baby Daddy hitting the pack, of course, though, and calling off the jam and keeping Homestar Roller scoreless.
Looks like that was 2 more points.
Maybe 3. I can never tell.
Oh, you were right. Yep. 2.
He's showing 3, though. Yeah. That's 3 fingers.
There
goes. Yeah.
78 now for Casco, 41 those Hooligans. As we've got Pickering up against Skidney Crosby. We're starting to see a fairly normalized rotation of jammers at this point in time. Pickering and Skidney being both go-tos for their teams.
Oh, Skidney able to stay in bounds there.
With
picking up a lead jammer status.
That was like a fancy little spin, too.
Yeah, little pirouette. And through for 4 points. Skidney putting the Hooligans on the board here for the second half. Pickering also out of pack for Casco. And Skidney choosing to call off the jam there before Pickering could enter the pack. Oh, able to pick up 1 more point there for the Hooligans.
5 points. Do you remember when there used to be 5 points eligible?
I was not playing then. I was a small babby. I was watching, but...
Do you remember minor penalties?
No. You're making me feel like a child here.
Listen, I'm just really old. It's fine. Philadelphia Hooligans putting Frank Shred Hot, Casco Bay with Modine. Frank pushing through that middle of the pack, hits the outside, picks up lead for those Hooligans. Modine still trying to work through all of those blockers for the Hooligans.
Modine with Scar in hand, but unfortunately meowed him down, had the pivot and was in the box. So Modine had to fight through and was able to. Now with Star back on, eligible to score, while Frank Shredhawk picked up another 4 points.
Frank calling it off. Not letting more points go to Casco with those 8 Philadelphia Hooligans at 55. So during halftime, we did take a look at penalties. 12 for Casco, 14 for the Hooligans. spread fairly evenly.
Yeah.
You know, there's 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. One person has 3, and that's his. No, sorry, I lied. 2 people have 3. I didn't look completely all the way down.
But I think otherwise, like you said, they're fairly pretty spread out. There's no one really in danger at all.
Yeah. And, you know, after those couple of jams where it was really heavily jammer penalties, that seems to have cleared itself up.
Yeah.
We've got Uller and My Baby Daddy.
Oh, Uller with a nice little dodge there, able to make it through. Pick up lead jammer status once more for the Hooligans. Oh, My Baby Daddy turning around to actually do some blocking here, and then whipping right back around and is out of the pack.
My Baby Daddy going, just kidding, I'm not going to be a blocker. I'm going to use that distraction and go through. Oh, hey, look who's jamming.
That's my favorite. I can't get over the name on the jersey. I love it so much. It's like on a playing card,
yeah.
Which is obviously the thought behind it, but I love it.
Yes.
I love good styling.
True statement. And, you know, basically everybody in roller derby has good styling.
Yes.
Ooh, big hit to that outside there, causing Pickering to have to recycle.
A little bit of a slip there.
Yeah. Juke of Hearts pushed to that outside, having to recycle as well back to that pivot line.
Big hit. The Juke of Hearts right back in.
That was 717. Hershey Bad had that beautiful hit on Juke.
Pickering, meanwhile, picking up lead jammer status for Casco. And through for 4.
Making quick work of that pack.
And we had a star pass from Juke of Hearts to Grasso. Oh!
Grasso now jammer of note for the Hooligans.
Well, it looks like that was an illegal contact assessed to the blocker that hit Grasso there.
Too far out of play as well.
Yep. Oh, nice little hop there. Pickering through for 4 more. Oh, almost again. 1 foot landing just out of bounds.
I mean, listen, if you've got the height and the legs and you're going to make the attempt, make the attempt.
Yeah, just own it.
Yeah.
Send it.
Give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? You fall and you get back up again.
Yep. Which, I mean, we do a lot in roller derby anyway,
I
so...
mean, we do a lot in life.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Or maybe not quite so aggressively literally.
I mean... if you're not falling down in the real world, are you really living?
Words to live by. I'm getting that tattooed on me.
Please do. I will pay for it.
We're going right after this. We're going to a tattoo shop.
Yes!
Homestar Roller able to power through. Pick up lead jammer status for the Hooligans. Modine jamming for Casco. Getting cycled back here by number 3, Mike Oxbig. And Homestar Roller with 4 more points there. It appears that was an illegal star pass.
That was a track cut penalty being assessed, so they weren't able to pick. Who is that? That's.
I think that was Meow to Bow.
Yep, so she wasn't able to actually take the star pass, so that's why Star had to go back onto the ground and go back to Modine. Oh, but Mo with the power jam now. Homestar Roller going to the box, which also means this jam's going to go the full 2 minutes. True story, because Modine took the star off, and so they are no longer eligible to become lead either.
Modine looking back is like, am I good? I heard a whistle.
There's some track cut penalty signals going, but I don't see anybody leaving.
I also don't see anyone leaving.
Officials always know best.
Yep. We'll leave it to our friends in stripes.
Yep.
Oh, big offense there from Masonic Boom for Casco. Modine able to get through. 4 points there for Casco. Oh, and Homestar Roller knocked out.
My goodness.
And that is the end of our jam.
Oh, looks like Homestar Roller reporting to the penalty box.
Taking these bad boys off. And a timeout, official timeout, while the officials confer in the center here. For those who can't see online, we have my baby daddy doing some shenanigans over here.
Oh no. My baby daddy specifically requested and worked with the camera operators to make sure that they were on the live stream.
But you couldn't quite see my baby daddy's feet. We got to angle the camera down a little bit more.
The first time.
Oh, could you see
Yeah.
it?
Oh, yeah.
I was too distracted by watching it happen live in person.
The feedback seems to have stopped.
Perfect. Right as I put my headphones back on.
5 seconds being called. And that is my baby daddy.
Right through.
Literally less than 3 seconds. I watched the clock.
A little bit of jukey movements and hit to the out anyway, cycling back here.
Homestar Roller sitting in the penalty box. This is a power jam start from my baby daddy. Both through and lead. And putting points on the board.
With that jam, Casco broke the century mark. Score now 101.
To Hooligans 76. That's a 25 points.
It's still anyone's game though. 25 points. If you work really hard, you could get that in a jam.
I mean, we've already had 12-point jams.
Yeah.
We had 20-point jams earlier today.
Oh yeah. It's possible.
Yeah.
2 jams, easy.
Yeah. In true announcer fashion, we're just talking about cats at this point in time. Okay, listen, if we're going to do this... Hey, no, get back here. Get back here.
You were ignored.
No, too late now. The
It's
first
too late.
whistles.
Yep.
The whistle has happened. The opportunity is gone. Wait. Or not, because there seems to be
JK, unless... Oh,
an
official review?
official review being requested.
Ooh.
I believe that is by the Hooligans. Do you think they're talking about whether or not they like raisins and cookies?
Ooh. I don't know. So, you said your home leagues have the raisins and cookies debate.
Yes.
Our home league is currently, or my home league is currently having a debate on whether it is more cost effective to get name brand Uncrustables or Walmart brand Uncrustables.
Them. You can do circles. You can do squares.
I've seen the little dinosaur ones.
Yeah, I know.
I love that.
That's how committed to the Uncrustables work. Like, I mean,
You're committed to the bit.
I am.
I love that.
I also am not a super big fan of crust, so it just makes my life easier.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know anyone who is actually like, I love the crust.
I feel like the people who are actually like, I love the crust of the bread have just convinced themselves that they need to and refuse to change their mind because it's become like a core tenet of their belief systems.
It is part of their personality.
It is at this point. Oh, look at that. The Hooligans won.
Oh.
They want the jammer penalty overturned for the back block call and the blocker that they contacted moved into the path, so the back block has been overturned, so they retain their lead.
Well, we've got Pickering out there with Skidney Crosby.
Pickering with lead.
We'll get to that official review in just a moment.
Oh, that is Skidney Crosby going to the box for a track cut. Pickering now with the power jam.
On the one skate.
Love it.
Works through that pack. 4 points so far for Pickering. We've seen Pickering pick up 12 points at a time in that first half.
See if Pickering's able to beat his record. Oh, going just over that inside line there. Skidney Crosby back on track, looking to fight through the pack here. Oh! On a single skate again.
Beautiful jump there at the apex for Pickering.
Oh! Able to stay just in that line there once more. Pickering's matched his previous best. Will he keep going? And Pickering calling off the jam there. You see. Oh, 4 more points. That is a new best jam for Pickering.
So, that official review that happened last jam, the too long didn't read version was the Hooligans were looking for their jammer penalty to be overturned. The officials agreed. The person's moved into the way, so the penalty was taken away. The jammer was released from the box, and the Hooligans won their review, so they have another opportunity to use their official review in the next 16 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, Meowed him down. I think this is Meowed him down's first time jamming for Casco this game, and Meowed him down is out with lead. Frank Shredhawk also out. Meowed him down, calling off the jam there. Let's see how many points she was able to pick up. 2 points.
2 points for Meowed him down, 0 for Frank. Don't forget, friends, tomorrow, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. we've got Pittsburgh versus Austin.
Uller through with lead jammer status for the Hooligans. My Baby Daddy also out of the pack.
Both of these jammers so bendy and flexible and fast. I'm seeing fists in the air.
No points.
Viva la revolution. Oh, no. There I lied. There's 2.
Horns. I dig it.
I mean, was that, yeah, Aussie,
Yeah.
you know, R.I.P.
Prince of Darkness.
Yep. 2 points for the Hooligans.
Jammers just
Pickering.
plowing into this, just kind of like trying to force everyone out of their way. And, you know, Juke of Hearts able to find an opening, and it's just gone.
Yeah. That was a wide open inside line.
Well, Juke of Hearts capitalized on it.
Oh. Big hit there by Pickering.
Oh, that's the first lead for Juke of Hearts. According to our stats people.
Well, we've got points each. Ooh. It looks like a 3 for Casco, 4 for the Hooligans. 82 to 118. 14 minutes and some.
Some jammer shenanigans occurring on the line here. We have jamming now Modine and Homestar Roller.
I mean, Modine was just trying to figure out, you know, the best place where they wanted to go.
Where to not have Homestar Roller in their way.
Yeah. Makes total sense. I would do the same thing.
We are getting a little light on the track here. Oh, and Mo with a nice pirouette there, and is out, picking up lead jammer status for Casco. Homestar Roller 2 to beat at the front here. And out and eligible to score for the Hooligans. Look at Mo with that fancy footwork.
I mean, if Mo hasn't approached Chromeo to see if they can be sponsored specifically by their song Fancy Footwork, they really should.
Absolutely.
My Baby Daddy playing it up to the cameras yet again. And their blocker in the box. That is number 9, T-Rex.
Once again, just a clump of bodies here on the track.
My Baby Daddy and Skidney Crosby. Oh, but that is...
Uh-oh. My Baby Daddy thought he had a penalty. Started to go to the box, and now Skidney Crosby has lead jammer status.
My Baby Daddy momentarily deciding to help the rest of the blockers.
My Baby Daddy now out eligible to score after some minor confusion earlier in the jam. And see if any more points picked up there for the Hooligans at the very end. I don't believe so.
Doesn't look like it. So with those 4 points, Hooligans at 86 to Casco's 122. $34 points separate these two teams. Less than 11 and a half minutes. And Frank Shred Hot and Pickering.
Pickering saw that tiny bit of an opening that Frank Shred Hot was leaving and said, you know what, I'm going to take that. That's mine now.
Mine.
And Pickering hitting the pack there and calling off the jam. Able to keep Frank Shred Hot scoreless that jam.
Pickering is just doing a great job as a jammer. He has been just so dialed in and focused.
Locked in.
I mean, like you could Pickering a lock. There's a joke somewhere in there.
It's on the tip of your tongue. We'll find it eventually. We still have just under 10 and a half minutes.
Excellent.
And jamming now, we have Modine and Wooler. And Wooler able to get out first, picking up lead jammer status for the Hooligans. Modine still trying to find that opening here.
Penalty box empty, so full contingent of 10 skaters. And of course, as I say that, there is a whistle. So someone is reporting to that penalty box. It is a hooligan blocker.
And Wooler through for 4 points for the Hooligans. Modine now out and eligible to score for Casco. Wooler going into the pack there and choosing to call off the jam as Modine approaches.
Ooh, a couple points. I'm seeing 1 and a 2. Or is that a 2 and a 2? No, yeah, it's 2 and a 2. 6 points in total for those Hooligans.
That was corrected to a 3 and a 2, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, 7 points.
That thumb, that sneaky thumb. Couldn't see it.
That darn thumb. My Baby Daddy and Juke of Hearts. We've seen this matchup so many times this game.
It's got to be one of my favorites.
I would second that emotion.
My Baby Daddy looks like out but not lead.
There was a no pass, no penalty. So My Baby Daddy not lead.
But Juke of Hearts still not out. So just keep going. Juke of Hearts also got a no earned pass, so there is no lead.
Both jammers with a no pass, no penalty, so this will be a full 2-minute jam. 4 points so far.
Can't call it off. He tried. I would try too, honestly.
Listen, 2 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
One blocker for the Hooligans in the box. So Juke of Hearts at a bit of a disadvantage.
And Juke of Hearts able to get through, picking up 4 more there, and that puts the Hooligans over the century mark. You can see these jammers getting a little tired here. And My Baby Daddy through for 4 more.
My Baby Daddy able to make that final few blockers at the front. Meanwhile, Juke of Hearts is still stuck behind that Casco Bay wall of blockers. We've got Meow and Yeety.
Oh, and that is our new highest scoring jam of the game with 20 points from my baby daddy.
A 43 points differentiate these scores with 6.5 minutes remaining on the period.
And Pickering is out.
Pickering is just doing what Pickering does best, and that is get through, and he picks up lead.
Yep. Homestar Roller still, of course, I start to say still looking to make it through, and then Homestar Roller is out, now eligible to score for the Hooligans. And Pickering hanging out for a second and calling off jam. A little bit of a jammer shenanigans there.
Team timeout being called by the Hooligans.
Hooligans look like they're taking a second, breathing after that 2-minute jam that just happened.
Again, 2 minutes.
It doesn't.
In real life, not that long. On a roller derby track, it feels like 45 hours.
It's the worst 2 minutes of your life.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to Skate Free or Die, being one of the sponsors here in North American qualifiers.
And that is the conclusion of our team timeout.
There is no one in the penalty box.
Always a good sight.
So we have a full 10 skaters on the track. Modine and Skidney Crosby.
Casco going down a blocker. And that is a track cut assessed to Skidney Crosby. Mo now has the power jam for Casco.
I think there was I don't know. Mo is just pushing at the front, trying to get past. Just as Modine is almost clear, the rest of the pack rejoins them and just recycles.
Blockers trying to help Modine out here. A little bit of offense here from Masonic Boom. We've seen quite a bit of offense from him today. And Skidney Crosby is out. Cannot get lead though. So until Modine gets out of the pack, there will be no lead.
Oh, and Skidney Crosby being assessed another penalty.
And now there will definitely be no lead as Mo has the star in hand. And that was a pass to Yeety. Sneaky pass. Yeety now out of the pack, eligible to score for Casco. Pick up some points here.
Oh, I'm seeing some fingers in the air for Yeety.
Yep. Looks like Yeety able to pick up the full 4. And my baby daddy will start with a power jam here.
Skidney Crosby in that penalty box did pick up 2 points for the Hooligans as well in that last jam. As that period clock ticks down.
And My Baby Daddy is through with lead for Casco once more. Skidney Crosby on the track here.
Ooh.
Powering through. Knocking people out, taking names. Back and now eligible to score. Hit to My Baby Daddy by, that is number 4, Nurse Ratchet. And My Baby Daddy choosing to call off the jam there.
Not only did Nurse Ratchet hit My Baby Daddy to the floor, but then proceeded to go over and offer a hand to help up.
How nice. That's true sportsmanship.
Yep.
Oh, looks like My Baby Daddy was able to pick up 1 point, though.
Ooh. Looks like we're going to have Uller and Pickering.
Both jammers just pushing up against these walls right now.
These tripods.
These are some solid tripods. Those are terrifying. I don't like that.
Uller literally trying to just use his butt and hope that he could find a way through.
Yeah. Just please let me in.
Meanwhile, Pickering through is lead, point scoring eligible.
And that was a star pass to Mike Oxbin. Pickering able to get through there, picking up 4 more for Casco. Mike 1 to beat, and Mike is through. Pickering with a nice little juke and a jive around, and 4 calling off him. So smooth.
Pickering is one of those skaters that I feel like everyone is just going to look at and be like, oh, that's so easy. I can do that. I can just do that.
It's so misleading.
I can just absolutely do that, no problem.
Yeah.
And then when you try, you realize how much talent and skill it takes.
Yeah. We also have a team timeout right now called by the Hooligans.
With 59 seconds remaining on the period clock, you may as well use that last team timeout. Give yourselves a break, a moment, as it were.
Time to take a breath. Little drink of water.
Yep.
Hug your friends.
I mean, as long as consent has already been established.
Yes, of course.
Rolling whistle means we are about 5 seconds or so away. My Baby Daddy and Frank Shredhot. Is this the first time we're seeing both of the, I feel like this is the first time we're seeing this pairing.
I think we saw it once in the first half.
Okay.
Oh, Frank Shredhot out, but nowhere in the pass.
Nope, that no pass, no penalty.
Oh, and then a track cut to My Baby Daddy. So, there is no lead.
2 minutes of the last jam.
Frank Shredhot crashing into that Casco Bay wall there, and then the Hooligans descending upon them, getting their jammer through.
Hooligans just using one another almost like wrecking balls to get Frank through. Listen, do what you gotta do, as long as it's legal.
It's legal and nobody gets hurt.
Exactly. Frank, 3 passes already, 12 points on the board.
My Baby Daddy back on the track now, looking to complete that initial pass. One of our Casco blockers going to the box. Number 21, two-pack shocker, and Frank through for 4 more.
As mentioned, it is a full 2-minute jam, and that is another track cut penalty for my baby daddy.
Oh, but it looks like, also one for Frank Shredhawk? Maybe? Yep. So they're just gonna tag in, tag out.
The period clock has reached its natural conclusion, and there is the end of the jam clock.
Some of our skaters hugging it out on the track. And the Hooligans finished it with their highest scoring jam for the game. 16 points there by Frank Shredhawk. Waiting for the final whistle.
I was going to say the officials haven't left yet. They're still in the middle of the track. What does that mean?
Oh, 18 points by Frank Shredhawk at the end there. Looks like they were calling the captains over there. We are conferring. Oh no. It's probably not a no-no. Anytime I see them talking, though, I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
The good news is the officials have left the track. So we're probably not going to have any more roller derby. But
I'm waiting for that final whistle.
I know, we still don't have it yet. And there it is, friends. Final score, Casco Bay, your hosts, taking home the win at 162 to Philadelphia Hooligans 124.
Lots of cheering here in the venue right now.
Woo-hoo! You can cheer at home as well.
What a close game, too.
Fantastic game.
No foul outs. It was there were quite a few penalties, but it was very evenly spread for the most part.
Yeah. All right, friends, just as a reminder, the first game tomorrow is at 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's rough. And that's going to be Pittsburgh Roller Derby game. And then we have our San Diego Aftershocks and the Dallas Derby Devils at 11 a.m. And then you will have had the opportunity to watch all 8 teams that are at this North American qualifier play one another. And then
the fun begins.
The fun begins. All right, I'm Loose Change.
And I'm Beta.
Thank you so much for joining tomorrow morning.